Hey cooks, today we're going to try something that I really need. So we're going to be trying out the AirHood, and what this is it is a supplemental vent for your cooking. If you are like me and you have a microwave over the top of your cooktop and your microwave does a terrible job venting the smoke, the steam, the odors that's coming off of your cooking, you might need, like I do, a supplemental vent that'll help with that. So we're going to be trying out the AirHood. This is sort of a brand new product. All you do is plug it in. It's simple to use, and hopefully it'll solve that problem. So welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. So this is the AirHood. I'm really anxious to try this out. Basically, it has some filters in it. The filters are washable in the dishwasher. And all you have to do, you can plug it in or you can charge it and have it mobile. And you can use it when you're cooking. What's great about it is it really works well for people that have the vents that are in the microwave. It also works great for me because I cook here a lot with my portable propane burners. I move those things around. They're like on my hip all the time, and I cook on those things. Also, if you have an RV, Lord knows the vents in the RV is not that great. So this can really come in handy. I'm looking forward to trying it out. So, let me see. I don't know what color this is. Oh, I just want to thank AirHood for sending this, and I'll put links down in the description to this so you can check it out if you would like. I love fun tools like that. There's so much stuff coming out these days for us as cooks to make our world easier. Okay, so we have a black one. Awesome, look at that. This thing is pretty cool looking. So let's see what else we have. We have a quick start guide here to show us how to use the AirHood. Nice. I love really nice packaging. So we have some charcoal filters here. We have a charger. So here is our cord. So it has a lithium battery in here. So it has this bass boost, and this is the bottom. If you want it to sit up higher, you can use this. It's like a platform for it to bring it up depending on the height of your pan. If you have a big stock pot or something like this, this is pretty cool. Let me plug this in and we'll get our first sound of it. We're going to be searing a steak. We're going to be doing the reverse sear method. We're going to put it in the oven, and then we're going to throw it on a ripping hot cast iron pan, and we're going to get a lot of stuff coming out. So let me plug this in. So I have my induction burner here, and I have the AirHood. It actually has a little bit of charge, so I don't have it plugged in. One of these things about these portable air vents is that you only really want to use them on electric or induction. If you have like a gas burner, we won't be using that because you don't want the flame to suck in there. So it's mainly for induction. If you have a portable induction burner, or if you have induction or an electric cooktop. So let's turn this on. So that's low. So how you use one of these is you're cooking here and you're just going to have your AirHood here. So everything's going to suck into here, and you'll see it's going to blow out here because there's these filters in here. So when it comes out, it's not going to be smoky and stinky, right? So this is great if you're using like you're cooking bacon. So they say that this is only about 70 decibels. So we have it down here on low. Low is about 60, well, I'm talking. Low is about 63. We're up to medium. So medium is 68.
So that's 74.
Yeah, so it's 74 on that. So it's about as high, about as loud as a regular vent hood. So let's just see. We have the air coming out here, and I have this. So let's just see. So your food's going to be coming off. Woo, right? That's kind of funny. So how this thing works is that, it exhausts out the back here. In here, you're going to take this off, and this is a replaceable charcoal filter. It comes with like 5, plus this one was inside. Plus you can buy, they come in packs of 5 or so. It also has a vent here, and this vent you just snap this off, this ring off, and this vent part here, you can go straight into the dishwasher with it. Filter. Eric reminded me that I had the wrong terminology. Don't they do that, ladies? They remind you, right? So here's our AirHood. Whoa, right? Okay, so let me I'm going to get out a steak. We're going to be putting it in the oven. We're going to do a reverse sear. I'll show you how we're going to do that. We've done that before, but I thought it would be a good measure of how this works, because when you sear a steak, right? So we're going to be cooking it to a certain temperature in the oven. We're going to come back and we're going to sear this baby. So let me go grab it. Okay, so let's prep this steak. We have a common grocery store steak, not expensive. It's actually an inexpensive cut.
Manager special too. Use it or lose it, baby.
Yeah. So I'm going to put a little oil on it. Lightly coated. Sort of. And then I'm going to go ahead and salt. This is some kosher salt in a little grinder. Hope I didn't oversalt it.
It'll be fine.
Garlic, granulated garlic. Not garlic powder. Granulated garlic. Fresh cracked black pepper.
Show us enough of it.
I'm not much of a beef cooker, so my skills are from my grill, my rack. So this is a quarter sheet pan with a little parchment paper and a little rack over it. And the reverse sear method works really great. So you're used to throwing it in the pan and cooking it that way, but sometimes you could overcook it. Really, you want to keep those juices in there. So we're going to put it in the oven till it's about 90 degrees, and we're going to take it out and we're going to sear it then, so we can control a lot of dirty glove. We can control a lot of stuff going on with that. We got some Grand Gar, fresh cracked black pepper. I'm going to go ahead and flip it again because this is a more beautiful side. So we're going to stick a meat probe in here. We want it right down the center. This so we can gauge it to the 90 degrees. And let's take it to the oven. Okay, so put the steak in, Beth. So we have this at 275 and we're gonna cook this to 90 to 95 internal temperature. Okay, so we thermopinned it and it is about 94. So it's time for this to come out. One challenge is because the steak is so thin. We'll see. So now it's time to sear it. So are you ready to sear steak? I'm gonna turn the air hood on. I'm gonna put, this is ripping hot. I think it's like 700 degrees. I'm gonna put some peanut oil in here. Woo! Let's go. Okay, let's take the steak on. Whew, and we're gonna tent it and we'll be back. Okay, Boo's the steak eater in the house, so you're gonna try. The first and foremost issue is, did I cook the steak right?
Yeah, we'll find out. I don't know. I haven't really run across a bad steak, luckily.
Yeah, there is a bad steak.
Well, there can be, but Boo paid attention. She watched her cooking temps, so.
So let's see.
All right, so you see we have a lot of pink stuff here. It is medium only because the temperature is somewhere between 135 and 140. Normally you might have a little bit more gray, but we got lucky. We just have the gray there and the gray right there. Mostly pink.
It's really hard to cook when it's a really thin steak.
Yeah, this thing is about maybe 3/4 of an inch thick, so that does give Amy a little trouble, but tender enough. This is I don't know.
What was it called?
I forgot what it's called. It's similar to a chuck steak. That's all I can say. It's like a shoulder steak.
Shoulder.
So who knows?
Is it a London broil?
No, because I think a London broil would be more leaner. This one had decent marbling, so it's definitely juicy and flavorful. So you just run the risk of fast cooks can sometimes make it tough. But because we did the oven method, it cooked for almost like a half hour.
Yeah.
Really slow. So that probably helped it somewhat.
So what do you give it? My cooking skills on the steak.
Considering she doesn't know how to cook a steak, I'll give her like an A-. There's always room for
A-?
Yeah.
Wow, that was amazing.
Because it's tasty. Now, maybe if I ate these every day, then maybe I'd have to knock you down to a B+. But yeah, no, she did a really good job. It's really flavorful, and she didn't kill it. So I give Amy.
So for the AirHood, I would say that if you have an above your stove microwave that just doesn't get it done for you, I would add something like this as a supplement. It did help get some of that smoke directly off the pan. I did say that there was some smoke that went around it, that went above it. But I think if you have it in combination with a low performing hood above, this is really going to help you get some of that out of there. It'll get some of that out of there, and it should do a great job. I thought it was really easy to use. It was not super loud like, you know, some vents are like, right? It was about the same loudness as our microwave vent. But for a supplemental vent, it worked pretty good. It got a lot of that smoke that was coming off it. It wasn't coming into my face. And your above will get the rest. So, AirHood, thank you for sending this, and links will be down in the description for you to check it out. Thanks for joining us.